Hey everybody, how's it going? Just wanted to get on here and talk about some thing called medicine. As you know, or do you, as things have been pushing forward quite a bit lately, I am reminded that we have been bamboozled. We have been lied to. We have been tricked. Well, I think you get the picture. Frequencies, light, vibration. It's like when you speak something, you have to be careful what you say. Words have power. How do you think Yahuwah, our creator, made everything? Spoke it. And it became. He made it be. He did. Not some chance comet smashing into this and that and space and this and that. No, that didn't happen. Science is Kabbalah. Kabbalah is of the Jew, the Zionist, not of Yahuwah. No, not in here. No. As a matter of fact, he tells you to stay far, far away from it. Because they're tricking you. NASA even means deception, to deceive. And the CIA runs NASA. And Hollywood does their live feeds. Yeah. So folks that are blind to what's happening, they think they're seeing space when in reality they're not. They think they're seeing whatever, and it's all CGI, every bit. Yeah. It's like when it comes to medication. If you've ever seen the movie, what's that movie? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's an oldie, but a goodie. And every so often they would say, "Oh, it's medication time. It's medication time." And what would they give these guys? Probably saltpeter, tranquilizing, and whatever else they did. For that's based off something that did indeed happen. And is it still happening? That's it is. They've got you believing that if you're sick, you have to go to this doctor. You have to go to this emergency room. You have to go to this. Catch my drift? Yeah. The hidden hand. You know that you see they didn't do? The hidden hand is everywhere. They are the Jesuits. They are the Freemasons. They are everywhere. Skull and Bones, all that stuff. All of them. There's quite a few of them. The actors, musicians, athletes, politicians, world leaders, and all these littered things like the UN, the WEF, the WHO, etc. Who are they? They are the ones who are helping Satan to gather all the souls that he can get. And you're saying, what? Of course, you who are with Yahuwah, you who are with the Creator, you who have taken a side, you know, don't you? You know who they are. You know what they are. You know what they're about. World War III is about ready to take place. It's happening. It's closing in a little at a time, a little at a time. And those of us in the United States, well, people are going to get really upset when their TV's taken away and their internet's taken away and their heat's taken away and their electricity's taken away and their guns are taken away. Well, when they hit those, you know, and made it into, took that and made it into that and did a huge sacrifice of more than 3,000 people, men, women, and children. Because when you notice, if something hits something else, it's going to go. This was not. They went, as I'm sure you're well aware. I know that there are many videos showing this. And if there isn't, I've seen them, so you've had to have. Fact is, they want your soul. That's what this is all about. This life is all about your soul. Who are you going to pick? Who are you going to choose? Are you going to choose Chai, which is life? Or are you going to choose the grave and death, which is, well, the way of the world? The way of the world. You would do well to stop going to doctors. Stop listening to what the world's telling you. Do the opposite. They tell you your cholesterol's too high. You're like, huh. When in reality, your body makes it. What do they want to do? Have you take drugs to get rid of it? They are poisoning on purpose. They want you dependent upon them. That's why they're taking all the food companies away. That's why they're telling you, oh, cow farts are causing our... I mean, come on. Now, I don't particularly care for the way, some folks talk about the frequencies and the vibrations and light. Light's very important. Why do you think they're trying to hide the sun all the time? Because you get benefits from sunshine. My Yah made the sun. Have you ever noticed that Satan always copies and then turns it around? Flip. Like in the King James Bible, it says unicorns, right? Strength of a unicorn. Actually, strength of a wild oxen, unicorns. I have no doubt that those things probably did exist when the fallen messengers came down here and was practically screwing everything, with everything, doing what they did. I mean, and Hanok talks about the messengers with members like horses. If you catch my drift, I mean, it's right there in scripture. And you know what else? They've got you believing that you gotta go and weed your garden. You gotta weed. Do you know those weeds are very medicinal? Dandelions, milk thistle, what's lamb's quarter? I mean, there's so many others. They got you thinking that, oh, that's a weed, that's useless. Pull it out. Cut your grass. Pull it out. So that you have to go to their dock horse You know, I came out of that system 2020, 2021, something like that. Something like that. Why? Well, gee, why are they making people take this? How are they doing it? I'll give you a free beer. I'll give you a free bag of weed. I'll give you a free donut. I'll give you free fries. I'll give you free this, free that, free lap dance, free beer, blah, 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 blah. Gee, only the very simple minded would be taken in by that. And how many simple mindeds took it? Frequencies. These old buildings that are in your town near you. Springfield, Ohio is full, absolutely full of these old buildings. You're wondering about the star forts and all this stuff, this Tartaria crap. Tartaria. That's another thing I think is a lot of BS, quite frankly. Because the fallen messengers and their children built all these buildings, and they were before the flood. They know all about frequencies. They know about light, why they keep trying to hide the sun, spewing all their crap in the air. Make it hard for you to breathe. Make it hard for you to think. Blocking the sun. A perfectly beautiful sunshiny day, and all of a sudden you see a line. Oh, there's more. And before you know it, you've got a basket weaving of lines in the air, and it's spreading out. And guess what? Covers the sunshine. It's like your pipes. I've been hearing about the copper thing, about how copper actually keeps your water alive. PVC, plastic. Whether they've got, what's the whole world full of? Plastic. It's a plastic world we live in. Plastic. I mean, haven't you ever wondered? I mean, I didn't in my past, but nowadays it's like, wow, all this stuff is jumping out at me. My grandfather, he's got Alzheimer's. He doesn't know from day to day what era he's in or what place he's living or anything. My mama's frail. I think because of their crap that she was taking, I think it gave her a stroke. My brother, he's had 6 of these. A little more information than you needed to know, maybe. Satan's a prince of the air. Prince of the air. And the father of lies. Right now, he owns the world. Did you know that he was here before Adam had breath? And I'll tell you something else. From reading those particular books that they kept hidden away, which Yah has brought out. See, that's the thing. They can't do anything about him, although they'd love to, but they can't. They think they can't. They think they can beat the creator. Yeah, right. He made them to do what they're doing. He made the evil for the day of evil, the wicked for that. And all that was made is for his purpose. Not we are for his purpose. Did you get it? I want to read something to you. Something Yahusha said. That I keep close, right here, on my wall next to me. It's very important. But I'll tell you what, frequencies and vibrations. Music. Why does music make your toe tap, make your body move, make you feel good or feel sad? What does music do? Plays on your emotions. Just like when you watch a movie. If it's a sad movie, you're boo-hooing. If it's a happy movie, you're smiling. If it's a hilarious movie, you're laughing. If it's a historical movie, you're like, huh, historical movie. You know, don't watch the news because they're lying to you. Watching movies will actually give you some truth, but I wouldn't recommend that either, because the father of lies, the prince of the air, knows how to manipulate your water by frequencies. Your water. You're made of water. Frequencies, light, vibration. You ever see that one? There's a few videos out where, like this one little boy, he made an experiment, and he had water he talked to really nice, and water that he was really hateful to, talked to it really awful. He froze them. The one was a beautiful crystal of, and the other one was just a mass of frozen bull. Be careful what you see. Be careful what you hear. And be careful what you say. Be mindful. Things in your yard. I would definitely go take a look at your yard in the spring, about a couple of weeks after everything starts popping and blooming and everything. Go have a look. I'm sub to a channel called Learn Your Land, and this young man knows his business when it comes to things like that. Learn what is in your yard. Learn what it does for you. You can still get that information. They haven't gotten rid of the truth just yet. But do it quickly, because you never know when these things are going to take place. When all the truth will be gone, and then all you'll be left is with the lies. And them lies ain't going to do you no good. Satan wants your soul. He wants it really, really bad. And if you're a believer, he doubly wants you. Yeah, he does. Don't let him take you with his medicine. Don't let him take you with his vibrations, his music. Don't let him take you with the lies of, oh, mowing down your grass, get rid of all the weeds, all this stuff that does you good. Don't listen to him. Don't do it. Don't let him. And if you can at all, help your friends and family, your neighbors, whoever you can. Try. Even if they don't listen, you can only try. I'm going to read something to you, which I think I read before, but I'm going to read it again. This is from the Books of the Nazarene, chapter 16, verse 16. Never utter curses against Yahuwah or the power about him. Never speak immodestly to exalt yourself. Do not act fraudulently, and never exaggerate. Always maintain an even temper, and do not act hastily. Never use violence unnecessarily, nor do anything causing unnecessary sorrow. Avoid anything to do with lewdness and obscenity. Commit no slander and speak no gossip. Never make mischief, so strife is brought into the lives of others. Tell no lies. Be humble without being servile, and be clean in all ways. Whatever you do to earn your bread, do to the best of your ability. Fulfill all your daily obligations, and in time left to you, serve a cause which is good. Add these to the teachings you have heard, and you will live a good life. And I keep this right where I and anyone else that enters the room can see. Words from our Mashiach, Yahusha. Words are powerful. So be careful what frequencies you're around and what you say. And try to soak up as much of the sun as you can, for it's very good for you. And stay away from the Rockefellers and others' medicines. Stay away from them. They aren't helping. All they do is control one thing. And then it gives you some sort of what do you call it? Things that, like if you're taking something and it's giving you a side effect. Well, take this. It'll take care of that side effect. Then you take it, and why? Oh, you get a side effect from that. Oh, well, take this, and it'll correct that side effect. Before you know it. I know this person who's been my friend. He's on 33 pills. Imagine that, 33. If you know anything about their gematria. Don't take their crap. Don't listen to them. Stay away from them. My thoughts? If the world does it, if the world says it, if the world is showing it, if the world, you do the opposite. Avoid them. Avoid their propaganda. Don't watch television if you can help it. Going online can be just as bad as well, but you can pick and choose. Television is all the same. It's all the same propaganda, programming, all that stuff. It's all there. It has been since that little TV's been here. Well, you know, comes right down to it. Everything they tell you, everything they're shoving at you, everything they trying to get you to do is all because they want your soul. Satan wants your soul. Now we know he's going to get tossed in the lake of fire, but he's a spirit. Spirits don't die. You are spirit. It's in your blood. It's called the nefesh. And the nefesh is very powerful. The people that get blood transfusions, they get other people's souls merged with theirs. Yeah. Yeah. Never give your blood away, and never take anybody else's blood. Never do that. Don't let them cut on you. Don't let them have any part of your nefesh. Don't let them. Well, I'm long go now. I probably wasted enough of your time. If this was informative, shoot, thumb it up. Maybe it'll get around. Because frequencies and vibrations are the things that the world's using to mislead people in all things. What they see, what they hear, and what is spoken. You ever notice those three little monkeys? Well, take care of yourselves. All of these people that think they're better than you have to answer to the one who is our adversary. Remember that. They have a purpose, and it is Satan's purpose. But what they don't get is that all is Yah's purpose. All about him. All about him. He is the one whose purpose is happening. And if you choose him and he wakes you up, you will have much shalom, peace. So don't listen to the world. Don't do what they do. Do the opposite. Don't listen to them. And you, following the ways of Yahweh, the Creator, through his son Yahushua, will be Baruch. You will. Blessed. Shalom. Peace. Yeah. Take care of yourselves. And be careful what you listen to, what you see, and what you hear. Be careful what you fill your eyes and your nefesh with.